Are you struggling in the F-16 Netz Premium or the F-16A? Well, if so, guys, I do have the perfect video for you. I have a perfect strategy for you guys to use here in this jet to get easy kills, easy games, in a very easy way to play this jet. And as always, if you guys do enjoy the content, the videos, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It supports the channel. I have started a membership as well, so if you want to support the channel even further, make sure to check that out. But guys, again, such an easy strategy, especially when it's a down tier like this, and I'll show an up tier next game. Everybody's going to be below you, right? So we want to take advantage of that. Everybody's going to play lower altitude. And just to show you kind of stat-wise, I played a couple games with this strategy. So I played 5 games here with the F-16 Netz, and I ended up getting 17 kills with 0 deaths using this tactic or strategy. And that's averaging 3.4 kills a game, which is absolutely absurd, right? When we're only carrying 6 missiles. So again, this tactic strategy, guys, it really does work. It really is a good strategy. But let's get back to the video. So yeah, guys, we absolutely cooked. It was crazy. But again, we're going to stay to the left, go all the way to the left, 7,000 to 9,000 meters up. So we're going to play higher altitude. And we're really just going to play as a scavenger, right? We're going to play a little bit ratty. So I do have my radar off, which is a big thing too. I do not want to show up on enemies' RWRs. So I want to be as invisible as possible. So again, just like that, we pick up a very easy kill. So again, that's the tactic here, guys, is higher altitude. We're going to wait for a lot of these enemies to either be engaged against our teammates, right? So the furball, and then we drop down and fire our Python 3s. Python 3s are very solid, guys. Very good missiles. And again, we're going to be a ghost out there with our radar off. So as long as we drop down on these guys, and you'll see it here in a second, they're not even going to know we're there. Right, we're going to get very, very easy kills. And yeah, guys, this is a perfect example, right? We engage in the furball where the bunch of enemies are. We are just going to simply spam our Python 3s and get every single one of them. That's how easy it is, guys. That's it. With the stats that you saw, this is what I did. And even in an up tier, again, because I know people will say, oh, this only works in a down tier. Nope, I did it in an up tier. I did it in 2 up tiers or 3 up tiers. And we still cooked. It works, guys. Again, a lot of these players at this BR do not know how to play higher altitude. You want to take advantage of that weakness. Going from top-down shot, nobody's going to know you're there. An infrared missile is not going to signal them in any sort of way, right? No RWR, any of that. Now, a little bit of late game here, right? When we do go lower altitude. We stay a little bit lower altitude. Obviously, I know what I'm doing, right? I'm a good player. I can afford to stay lower altitude. And like you guys saw, I'll just dodge every missile. Missiles are pretty garbage at this BR, right? But if you are a new premium player, it's a little bit of testing, playing around. Best thing I can say is watch how I position myself against the enemies there. You'll notice I'm usually always at an angle, so a 90-degree angle. I'm not usually directly facing them. When I'm playing on the defensive. So again, keep that in mind. Positioning is everything when you are on the defensive. But guys, that's really the strategy. We're going to take a look at 2 more games here. Again, I did want to show a full up tier for you guys to 13-3. And the good thing is there's only going to be 4 maximum 13-3s in your lobby. And a lot of them, again, are going to be premium players that don't know what they're doing. Right? So again, very easy kills. And guys, this strategy is so easy to use. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of this strategy. This guy here, just like Jay's out. I don't even know what this guy was doing. But again, I do want to take a look at the full up tier. And guys, it's as simple as that. Again, this is going to work with F-16 Netz Premium, the regular F-16 Netz, the F-16A. Again, the big thing with this jet or the F-16 overall is it is so fast, guys. Higher altitude. And you can get to that position very quickly. You can cut inside. You're not going to be late. And guys, I actually hit him here. Look at this. Oh my god, bro. That was like a 2 kilometer snipe. But let's move on to the next game here. So moving on to the full up tier here. Again, guys, we're going to go way to the left. Especially when you're in an up tier, you don't want to take that chance. So we're going to go a lot more to the left side here. Just to be extra safe. Again, the good thing with the F-16 is we're very, very fast compared to a lot of other jets in this BR range. So it is completely fine to go a lot more to the left in this jet. We're going to make it up with speed. And again, guys, we're going to have our radar off so that we do not show up on anybody's RWR. And again, the good thing about this BR is not a lot of people are going to play higher altitude is the first thing. Second thing is a lot of the radars in this BR are absolute garbage. So the chances of somebody spotting you when you're going way to the left is very, very slim. So that's why this tactic works really well. And especially for players who aren't as experienced, right? It's going to work quite well for you. And again, guys, we are just going to slowly cut inside here. We're going to wait for a little bit of the fur ball to start happening. Again, we spot some people there. That guy's flaring. And we do see 2 guys here. So we see this as an opportunity, right? My Mirage teammate is there, but there's actually 3 guys here. And yeah, again, guys, we are just going to simply spam. Again, we are going to pick up a couple of kills here. And just like that, we get 3 kills instantly, guys. Again, we are a ghost out there. We're going to drop down when the opportunity comes. Python 3s are really good. We have a lot of speed when we're firing these missiles. So it's going to get there quick. And again, this isn't a full up tier. So at a 13-3. Now, again, obviously, this is where a little bit more of the skill comes into play, right? We did have somebody else lower altitude that starts challenging us. Obviously, I'm completely fine. But again, just watch how I position myself. And yeah, I would say just, again, that's the big thing is positioning yourself correctly on the defensive. And our opportunity will come, as you'll see here. But again, a lot of the times it is better just to go regain your altitude like the first game and then reapproach where the next fur ball is. But yeah, guys, just like that. Full up tier, 4 kills, super quick. And again, that's it. That's the tactic, guys. Pretty straightforward, but also very, very effective. Now, it was unfortunate here. We should have gotten an ace because there was an F-14 all the way in the back. You can see him here, but we miss him narrowly. I believe my Python 3 ended up getting stuck on his missile, which was a bit unfortunate, and then we get the kill stolen from us. But yeah, it should have been an ace, I believe. Yeah, we do get an assist here. But yeah, it's that easy with this jet. It is that easy. Again, a lot of these players at this BR do not know what they are doing. Just to be blunt, right? And you want to take advantage of that weakness. And yeah, man, you'll really cook with this because I know the Netz Premium is quite a popular premium jet. My teammate almost killed me there. That was so close. It is quite a popular premium jet because it is an F-16, right? People do like the F-16s. I know the new French F-16 is coming out, but yeah, again, very easy tactics. So let's move on to the last game here to showcase for you guys, which is going to be, I think it was a 3 kill. So not as high of a kill game, but again, it showcases the strategy very, very well. And my teammate here decides to kill me as well, which was crazy. So this game here was a little bit of an up tier again, 12.0 to 13.0, so we are a little bit on the lower end. And one thing I will say is you do really want to be careful of any sort of ERs, right? So a lot of those Russian jets, Sa-27s, Sa-33s, when you do get up tiered, that is going to be the most deadly thing you can go against in this BR, especially because it's hard for you to contest the ERs. A lot of the times you can shoot a Fox 3, right? If they are in range, you can shoot an infrared missile. But yeah, you want to be very, very careful around ERs. Again, we're going to go way off to the left here, radar off. We are just going to simply be out of the way, right? not make ourselves a target for any of these guys here. And yeah, again, we're going to wait for our opportunity. We do see a guy over here. We visually see him, and I'm like, all right, let's go for this guy. He's pretty close, right? He is dropping altitude, unfortunately, and he does die. But yeah, again, guys, we're going to cut inside, and you'll see here, this is kind of where you want to understand when to drop, because right there's two guys right beneath us, but there's like 5 of our teammates fighting him. They're both gonna die, right? I could waste my time, drop down. So you want to have that game sense of when a good time to drop actually is, and that's probably going to be the toughest part for a lot of people with this strategy. Again, you don't want to drop just because you see one person. You want to make sure you wait until the right moment, when there is that bigger fur ball, when you see the opportunity for you to pick up the kills. Because again, in that situation, I was not going to get one kill if I dropped. Now, this was a bit unfortunate. The F4S does narrowly dodge our missile there, but we do get him in the second one. So we did waste 2 missiles for that one kill, unfortunately. But again, guys, we see these guys here. We have a very easy opportunity to kill these guys. They are essentially soloed out. And again, guys, we are going to capitalize on that. Now, we do have to be careful here because there is multiple guys that are in front of us as well. Again, we did see that missile. So again, we just have to be aware of what's going on. We do pick up a kill. Unfortunately, F-16 does die there. We would have gotten that kill. Again, this is where a little bit more of that skill can come into play. Again, I'm staying a little bit lower altitude here, dodging missiles. And again, we are basically just trying to get this Harrier. This Harrier really stands no chance against us. We're going to fire that Python 3 and boom. Make that 3. But yeah, my team kind of cooked this game, so it was a little bit harder for me to get a lot more kills. But again, guys, that's really the strategy. Again, the toughest part is essentially going to be making sure you drop at the right time. Because as soon as you drop, again, you can be put in a bad spot. If somebody starts shooting at you, you will have to dodge it. So again, drop at the right time. It's going to take a little bit of game sense. It's going to probably take a little bit of practice if you are a newer player. But, again, guys, such an easy strategy. That's really it. And as always, let me know what you guys think of this strategy. I think the results speak for themselves in terms of my stats with a couple of games I played. Because they were crazy stats. But, yeah, as always, guys, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It supports the channel, but I also appreciate it. And, again, I did start that membership if you want to support further. And I'm just going to skip to the end here for the final part of this video because nothing really happens here.